Hey everyone. So, hello, yes, it is I, Nintendo in a Box, Niab, whatever you want to call me. I mean, really, I prefer Niab, don't use Nintendo in a Box anymore. I mean, I guess it's fine, but you know what, I just prefer the actual new name we gave it, you know, from, shit, I think it was 2 years ago was the update, or around that much. Time really flies, huh? As you can see, we have the brand new green screen background. We're no longer over... Oh wait, hold on. Wait, there we go, much better. We're no longer over here. This is where I had all the consoles and everything, which is what I showed off in the update of January. And from then on, we kind of used it anytime I had to use webcam, which I think was only like twice or 3 times. And by the Caleb Stone tournament and shit, which I will talk about in this video, don't worry, because I do want to thank people who did watch it. We overall used the green screen, which I now have. So, you know, it's a lot nicer. It's a lot better in the background, and I get to sit down. So it's a benefit for me too. Now, there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about in this video, mostly about future content and stuff that has happened in a way, what I would consider, I guess, achievements, if you want to call it that. I mean, it really is achievements. We hit 500 subs back in December, and you know, it shocked me. We hit this right before, I think like the day or two before the Caleb Stone tournament, which I announced, or I think I announced somewhere, I believe, that there would be something special, obviously, if we hit 500 subs for that. That being an audience vote, so the audience got to vote someone back in. Once again, I'll talk about that a little more in case somebody missed that video. I mean, it's always up on my channel, but it is like 4 hours long, maybe 5. So if you don't want to watch it, I'll talk about it. But I did announce that, yeah, the audience would get a vote. We hit it about the day before, and it feels really good. As I've mentioned in the past, I mentioned it, I think, in my 100 subs video. Don't go watch that. It was really bad, and that was like one of the worst updates I probably had. I basically talked about in that video how hitting 100 subs is something that I dreamed of as a kid, and hitting 500 was like, hitting 500 or 1,000 was something I didn't expect. I would hope for, but I did not expect it all, and we managed to hit that. I even know that some of it wasn't even just from the TF2 video that's way too popular, because that video really should not be getting any views, but you know what? It's making a majority of my watch hours, so I don't even entirely mind keeping it up. I don't mind. But I do know that some people subscribed due to different content that I've made, such as the fighters content. I did a stream or 2 about fighters, I even did one on Twitch. Which was really fun. That was easily my best fighter stream, and I saw that some people subscribed because of that. And if so, if you subscribe because of fighters, even if you subscribe because of the Smash video, which I only did like once because I'm not huge into Smash as much as it was actually the first game I ever played. Smash N64 was the actual first video game I've ever played. I've never been super huge into the competitive aspect of it. I mean, obviously you can tell from the video that we just mostly all messed around and everything. There was no competitive part to it. But I do have to thank you if you do watch my videos, such as my Fighters ones and my Smash ones, whatever it is. As long as it's not the TF2 video. I mean, I'll kind of thank you for that. But it's not entirely, my content is not based all around this. All these taunts from TF2, it's like, no, I'm not doing that as content. But I will thank you if you subscribe to my channel because of the content that was like playing with my Discord friends and stuff and all that, like Kingnut, King Shitpost, maybe Shishi, all of them. If you're playing with them and you subscribe because of that, because you enjoyed watching all of us hang out together, make a bunch of jokes, all that, I highly appreciate it. Like that makes me feel really good that people are like, there's people out there watching the content that I had a lot of fun making, and as a result they're kind of having fun watching it, so that makes me feel good, and thank you very much if that's the case. Now on to the second achievement of this video I should talk about. I believe by May, I want to say, by May of this year, my channel will officially be 10 years old. I'm gonna double check this actually. Alright, so just double checked. So June 22 of this year, we officially are going to have this channel be 10 years old. For those who don't know, I did make content 10 years ago. Despite the, if you have seen my Super Mario Galaxy videos and all that, I promise you those aren't the first ones. I promise you that there have been videos in the past that I've done, but I deleted them. So there's that. You won't be able to find them. I think my very first video back in 2010, and I think it was even in June, was Pokemon Channel. I did a Let's Play Pokemon Channel. I stopped doing that because I didn't want to do it. Then I switched over to Sonic Colors. I did a Let's Play of Sonic Colors, which I hadn't even beaten at the time, so it was technically a blind type of playthrough of it. And then after that, we switched to Mario Galaxy and Nicktoons Unite. And from there, I decided to switch to Dragon Ball Z Budokai. I did a lot of switching. I mostly did a lot of switching because I felt that my content was a bit off sometimes. I would occasionally have problems. For example, the old editing software I used was Camtasia. That thing just stopped working after a while. So, there's that. And that was sure great because it corrupted a lot of the files that I had recorded. And it upset me greatly because Super Mario Galaxy actually would have probably gone to the end. Like, it actually would have gone to the end had all that not been corrupted. We probably could have gone to the end with Super Mario Galaxy, so that would have been fun. Nicktoons Unite, I believe I had 3 episodes recorded. I don't remember how close we were to the end. I believe we were still in the Danny Phantom world, so I don't think we were that far. Actually, we might have been in the Fairly Odd Parents one. I think we might have started the Fairly Odd Parents one by the end of the last episode. And I don't mean last episode on the channel, obviously. I mean the ones that we have recorded, or that I have recorded. If I ever found a way to get those videos back, I might consider uploading them. Maybe to the second channel, because I've been uploading the Fist of the North Star videos to the second channel, and at some point I plan to continue that series. I'm going to attempt to, so there's that. But yeah, overall, like, I had those videos get corrupted, and as a result I had to switch to Budokai. Budokai also got corrupted. I don't remember why. I think it was just because I updated Camtasia. Then it started working for a bit, for like the first episode of Budokai, and then it stopped working after that. So I just switched over to TF2 content, and then I stopped doing that, or well, quote unquote stopped, because I still like doing TF2 content. There's an old TF2 video, not that old, but maybe like a year or two, I'd probably say only a year old, of me and King Nut and stuff, and the others, playing competitive, but only playing as Demo Knight, and I'm considering uploading that. I also have another series that I recorded of TF2 videos not too long ago, I think back in like November, so I might actually consider uploading that as well. Like I said, I'm not done with TF2 content. I just didn't want to do solely TF2 content. And then from there, we moved on to more of mobile game content, which I wasn't happy about at all. I might consider going back to Dokkan content at some point. Not entirely Dokkan content, I just mean like it might be on the side. I might just occasionally be like, oh yeah, here's a Dokkan summon because of a special celebration. Blah. Like that might be it, because I'm not, okay, DR is dead. As you may have seen in the video, DR has been shut down, so there's that. Stardust Shooters, I really could not give a shit about anymore. Like, it actually gets way too boring, way too fast. I mean, it's boring in general. Look at the gameplay, and PPP, I barely even logged into PPP, so there's no point in doing that. Legends, I've considered doing more Legends content. I don't know if I will. Maybe if I'm fooling around with people at Arnold, I might, but I don't know about Legends. The Fist of the North Star mobile game, similar to Dokkan actually, I've been considering doing summons on that and recording it. The video I almost made in October was me doing summons on the very first ranked gacha, which was Rao or Keno, because I decided to differentiate the two. And I'm a big Fist of the North Star fan, so I wouldn't have even minded making that content, as you may have known from the Let's Play I did, or I'm still technically doing, if I eventually continue it. So yeah, there's that. And the other mobile games I have, in case there's somebody out there who really just somehow wants content of it, even though I probably wouldn't do content, but if you really do, I might consider it, and they're just going, me, I want to see content of that game. Let's see, I have the Castlevania gacha game, because haha, Canada. I have Skullgirls, I have Mortal Kombat, because, when you get free shit for owning the actual Mortal Kombat 11, you might as well just play the mobile game, just for fun. Plus you get a nice unlock in-game, so why not? And I have Teppen. Actually, you know what, that does remind me, I have been highly considering doing Teppen content, similar to Duel Links, which is also another mobile game I have, but technically I also have it on Steam, so can you really count it as mobile? I mean, I guess if you have a laptop, it could be mobile. But Duel Links and Teppen are two games I've highly considered doing content on, because I love playing competitive in both. I love doing those types of things where you review a replay that you have, wink wink nudge nudge to a certain Duel Links YouTuber who just looks up replays from other people. You already know who I'm talking about if you're in the Duel Links community, that you made essentially, because you played the match, and just reviewing that and saying what you did here, what you did there, all that type of stuff, and not acting like what I'm going to call a soylent. As for the future content of the channel, if you're here for that, I actually also highly appreciate it, because it goes to show me that you do care about some of the stuff that I make and everything, and I feel happy for that, There's going to be a whole lot we're going to be doing. I plan on doing maybe some top 10s, because after all, this channel is almost 10 years old, so I might as well do a top 10, just for fun, top 10 favorite games or something, like, so far. I've been planning on doing reviews, I swear, Mitch, I swear, because you may be watching this, and if you are, I swear, I'm still doing that review that you want, or may want. I'm still doing it, and that may be confusing to some people, but you'll see eventually. It'll be the first review I get done, and you'll see it. It'll be a quote-unquote review, because it'll be looking at two different things. I'll just give you a hint. It'll be looking at an anime of a certain demon type of series, and the manga, and comparing how they're different, and how I may enjoy one over the other in certain aspects and stuff, all that. I plan on reviewing DMC5, which is easily my favorite game of my favorite Capcom series, possibly even my favorite game series in, like, the entire fucking world. I plan on reviewing that. And there's a lot of other games that I might just review. I might review Kakarot. I'm considering reviewing Kakarot. I did enjoy the game a fair bit. And, it's a series of my childhood, so why not? I might just review that. So it's going to be reviews, possible top 10s, as well as all sorts of stuff. I am going to be doing a best of Niab video. I don't think I'm going to make it June 22nd for the video, as it would be a little bit off to make it later on. I believe I'm probably going to do it after this. Like, I'm probably going to upload this video, and then maybe a week or two after, the best of Niab video will come out. So really, it's because I don't really want to wait that long, because then there might be a new best moment that, like, you don't know about. That sucks, because then it's just there. You may not have watched that video, and it's not in the best of Niab video, so what are you gonna do? Now, as for the tourney that I've led up to throughout this entire video, the Caleb Stone tourney, you may have saw it on my channel. It was from back in December, I believe December 23, because I did it like as an early Christmas present and stuff. It was basically a tourney made of entire character creations, Whether it was jokes that I decided to just throw in there because why not, or just jokes that Arnold has legitimately had for a while, Arnold being the Discord server that me and KingNat and the others are part of. It's been all that, including Caleb Stone himself, technically is an Arnold joke, but we're not going to go into him. But it was a tourney I did for that. It's shockingly gotten, I think, like 40 or 50 views, and it's kind of shocking. I mean, as I mentioned, like I've said that twice now, shit. It's weird how a video like that, and I'm happy for it, because this is something that I've worked up to since, like January. Honestly, I've worked up to it since last year in January. And I basically worked on it for 11 or 12 months. And it's led up to this very moment of, alright, let's do this tourney, let's have all of them fight. And it was great. We had a lot of laughs from it. There was a lot of moments I could highlight from it, and honestly, I probably should, even though I only highlighted one moment in the Best in the Ad video just because of how funny it was. But I would highly recommend, if you do want some funny ass content from my channel and you don't mind sitting for maybe 4 or 5 hours of fights, but there's still some good funny shit in there. If you don't mind sitting for 4 or 5 hours of Soul Calibur AI fights, then go ahead and watch that video, because I think that video was some of the most fun I've had on a stream. Like, it was easily one of my top streams, I'd say. It was a lot of fun, and it went perfectly in the way I wanted it to. I was nervous that it wouldn't, and it went perfectly in the way I wanted it to. Now, I have one final announcement for this video, just because why not? We've hit 500 subs, and we're almost 10 years old on the channel now. I have officially decided that it is the right time to do what every YouTuber does when they hit this huge technical milestone or achievement or something. Even if it's not that huge to other people, you know, there's some people out there who have 1 million subscribers. I don't care. I have 500, and I feel pretty happy with this achievement that I've made for myself that I didn't even expect to get. I didn't expect to make it this far. So as a result, I'm officially announcing that I'm going to do a Q&A. Go ahead and leave comments down here, right down there in the comment section. Do it on my Twitter. I'm going to have it on other sites as well, other places. Go ahead and just send me like questions, and I will answer them in a video. I'm going to say, let's just say a month or two. I'll just do it in a month or two. Why not? Actually, you know what? No, not a month or two. We'll do it on the channel's 10th anniversary. You guys got a lot of time for that, because that's June 22nd. So from now, which is currently today, which might be different, I might actually schedule this to upload March 22nd to make it perfect. I'd say March 22nd to June. I'd say that's about 3 months? 4 months? 3 months, I believe, because, you know, April, May, June. If you want to count a few days in March, then I guess it could be 4 months. But you have about 3 or 4 months to send in some questions, and I will answer them on June 22nd. And I will upload that video immediately. I'm not even gonna I'll schedule it for a specific time, but it will be recorded and uploaded on that exact same day. All in that one day. So that's what I'm doing. So send your questions wherever, you know, my YouTube comment section, my Twitter, put the Twitter handle here, all that type of stuff. Any social media where I am at, even the Niab's IG thing, which I barely use, but if you really do want to send questions there, go right ahead. Do it. Just send some questions. But that overall wraps this update up. We have future content. We have the Best of Niab video, which will be coming out shortly from people watching this. And we have the Q&A, so go ahead and send your questions. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for getting me to 500 subs. In fact, I actually probably should have specified this. We are at the moment, we are at 576 subs. I mean, it could change. You know, we could go down one, we could go up one, we could go up many, we could go down many. But we're almost at 600, like shit. But yeah, this is quite the thing. Thank you all for 500 subs, 576 subs. Thank you in case you've been watching for 10 years. I would doubt it, but if you've somehow been watching my videos for 10 years, thank you very, very much. Even if you've been watching my videos for 1 year, thank you very much. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye. Spin. Shit.